For most games, speedrunning is not so different from this. Pure mechanical speed. You do the same thing as the guy next to you, slightly faster, and you walk home with the record. There's a beauty to that, refining your craft. But the reason I love Hitman is that none of your competition in this game is ever just doing the same thing. Every pore of this game demands creativity, and every year I try to bring this aspect of Hitman to light by holding the biggest contract competition in the game's history. To top last year's $1,000 Miami contract, we had to up the prize pool and bring back legendary designer David Red Sox to create a spitefully difficult 5-target contract on one of Hitman's most hated maps. The first day it went live, it trended #1 on every platform Hitman's played on and got more entrants than all previous competitions combined. This is style, knowledge, flair, all in service of tackling a problem in ways that only each individual runner could see. Everyone involved had only 1 week to submit their run, and all runs were kept secret until this reveal. And by the end of it, they pushed not just my contract, but the game itself to a limit I simply could not believe. Okay, first up, let's explain the targets. Now, in the actual Hitman game, you have to kill 2 people on this map. In our contract, it's 5, and we made them frighteningly tough. Target 1, the waiter. This guy stands at the edge of a busy party, surrounded by witnesses, and doesn't move. He's easy to kill, but very tough to get away with it. Target 2 is the guard. Surrounded by his 2 guard buddies, we call him the Blue Man Group. They all watch each other's backs and are never alone. Target 3, the harpist. Now, if you look closely, you can pick up on the fact that she's blind. But what you might not know is she's also deaf. You cannot lure her, you cannot distract her, and she does not leave her harp, which is again surrounded by patrolling guards. Target 4 is the adventurer, Blake Nathaniel, a rogue treasure hunter who patrols all through the main mansion on a really long route. You want to kill him? You better make it seem like an accident, because his body is sure to be discovered. Finally, the most annoying target of all, the veteran. He sits on the edge of the map on an isolated roof and stares out to sea. And worst of all, he's got friends at his back that constantly come over to check on him. Alone, each of these targets would be a challenge, but to kill all 5 without being seen and escape, well, that's the ultimate Hitman contract. How will the world's best players solve it to win $1,500? Let's find out. The important thing is when you're deciding what to run in Hitman is your starting location. We have on this map 8 different options, but each start was designed to have some targets that are easy and some that are a huge pain in the ass. Our first wave of runs on day 1 or 2 were pretty much all from here, the harbor, because this is the default start in the game. And you get to bring a sniper. Beating this in under 10 minutes is impressive for a regular player. It's way harder than any Hitman map. If you beat it under 5, I would say you did a great job finding a route. We're starting today at 3 minutes 30. The worst part of the harbor start is that it takes 30 seconds of running just to get to the party. But the one good thing that I could find about the harbor start is that if you run for 20 seconds, you can pick up a brick. And you know what? This may come into play. He picks up a propane tank that's also here and tosses it at a peculiar point on the wall. Why? He sneaks into the building and picks up a muffin.